Now, hey everybody, what's going on? What's going on?
Woo!
What's
We're
happening?
here. What's up?
Welcome to
How you doing,
Comic
man?
Talk with Pops Van Zant, the launch party for Incantesi. I'm here with the creator, Rich Perotta, and we're gonna
Yeah,
hang out here for an hour, maybe hour and a half. We're gonna see if we can get this thing popped off. What do you think, Rich? What do you think?
I'm ready, sir. I can launch it. I can launch it now, or I can wait till 11 o'clock and do that little countdown timey thing, or just launch it now and see what happens.
Well,
Let's give it a few minutes.
yeah,
Let's
let's
give
see
it
if
a
we
few
get
minutes.
some people in here watching, and if we get 10, 15 people in here watching before, then we'll kick it off, baby.
All right. Yeah,
What
I
do you think?
shared it on about 15 or 16 groups,
Yeah,
and
I haven't even shared it
I got
out
a bunch
yet,
of
so
people.
I haven't even begun to share this thing out yet. So go ahead and tell everybody who you are
Okay.
while I pop this thing every freaking where, man.
Okay. My name is Rich Perotta.
Yes.
I am I am a professional comic book artist, and I've been doing this for over 20 years. I started, well, yeah, you could say over 20 years. I started at Marvel Comics in 1994, believe it or not. Yeah, I know, a long time ago. I started as a member of the art corrections department, which back then, if anybody from Marvel is listening, it was back affectionately known as the Romita's Raiders. Like we would go in and we would fix the art that was really, really bad. And that's why a lot of the comics didn't look so terrible because, we fixed it. But that was like the 90s. So, a lot of the comics, unfortunately, they were kind of bad already at that point as it was. Oh, God. Don't get me started. So I worked for on staff for about a year and a half. And then afterwards, I don't know how I did it because during those years in the mid 90s to the early 2000s, it was really, the years are really, really thin. I wound up being a freelance inker for a long time over at Marvel. I was there for about a good 10 years. Uh, the titles that I worked on were X-Men, New Mutants, Iron Man, Thunderbolts, Captain Marvel. Oh God, there was so many titles. I don't even remember half of them. And there's a story as to why. It's like I didn't remember them and everything. And I was surprised the hell out of me a while at a convention. I'll explain that later. I did that for about 10 years. And then I took something of a sabbatical for a few years because I was just burnt out because all I did was ink and I was trying to be a penciler and I just simply wasn't good enough at that point. I was like, all right, that's it. I'm done. And then just on a weird coincidence, about 5, 6 years later, I run into someone that I used to work with, and he was just saying, "Hey, look, why don't you just throw a portfolio, see what you can do?" And I'm like, "All right, whatever." So I did, and then I started working for DC Comics at that point because the book that I was working on was Booster Gold. I was the ink over Chris Batista for what was it, about 13
Booster
years?
freaking gold. Are you serious? All
Yeah,
right.
I know, right? Booster Gold. Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. I mean,
Oh, yeah, dude.
it's a good book. It was a good book. I like the character. During that arc, Booster Gold was growing from the asshole to like the guy who actually cared. Because his best friend, as anybody knows who reads that, his best friend Blue Beetle was killed by Max Lord. So it's back Maxwell Lord. So it's like he changed a little bit and he became more of a master of time after a while, from what I understand. So I worked on that for about 13, 14-ish, a year and a half. And then I jumped over to the Ray limited series as an inker. And I was like, okay, I'll do this. And then I was supposed to get another project, but I was like, that's it. Now I really don't want to do this anymore. And, but it was at that point that I was approached by someone that I was studying video game design with. And he's like, hey, listen, I know a guy who needs a penciler. He's going to be an indie guy, but it's probably not going to pay what you get at Marvel, but it's a start. And I'm like, the hell am I going to do? Should I even bother? And then I was like, you know what? I'll try it. So I talked to the guy, and his name was Steve Shockey. He's the writer for my very first indie book called Mice and Man. Now, it didn't go past issue 2, unfortunately. And that's, with all due respect, I'm not trying to deflate him or anything, but that's kind of on him. He just stopped, and but it was my first foray into penciling. And let's just say I had something of a transformation right around that time, which is 2013. I had one hell of a transformation. Everything turned around for me like 180. Really, really, truly. And I might as well say it. I'm going to get personal here. I have ADHD. I was diagnosed with it when I was a child, and back then it was that there was two things with it. One was a stigma with it. It's like if you're ADHD, back then was called hyperactivity, and you're essentially a retard. They cast you aside, which really sucks. And you're supposed to have medication, and they thought back then you outgrew it. And the way that I found out wasn't the best way possible. Why the medication was taken away from me, but it was. And I suffered with ADHD for about 30 years until I started taking medication again in 2013. And that's when everything just became clear. I was able to concentrate. I was able to do things. Now, if anybody has ADHD out there, you probably have your own explanation for it. But for me, it's like 1,000 kaleidoscope lights going off in 360 degrees, flashing at 1,000,000 miles an hour. When I took the medication that I took the very first time, it took maybe about 2 or 3 minutes to start. But as I did, all of a sudden, I swear to you, all the color kaleidoscope thingy, they turned into a white hot beam of light. And that was it. And I was able to do what I was supposed to do. And I've been doing it well since then. And I've been a steady independent indie artist for about 7 years now. I'm still doing it. I'm working for Squared Circle Comics, doing some of the biography comic books of some of the wrestlers. The recent one that just came out was one of Gangrel, the Vampire Warrior. That did great. That did fantastic on Kickstarter. It made its goal in like a day or something, which I thought was fantastic. And then who else am I working with? I'm working with a gentleman named Travis Beth, who is the main writer for Lap of the Gods, The Warrior Grin, a whole bunch of others that I'm working on. Absolution Effect, written by Ashish Thomas. I've had a slew of successes with a lot of the people that I've worked with, and I love telling a story. I love penciling. I love inking. I love doing all that stuff. I love telling a story. That's what I do best. And it took a little bit of courage for me, but a lot of my friends, they wanted me to, hey, why don't you put something out for yourself? And I'm like, I don't think I am. I don't think I'm ready because I don't have all that. I didn't feel like I had all of it gelled with me. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like I had to learn different disciplines, in order to do it. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, hey, Lucifer, Storm, he's there. I decided to put out my own book, and it's what we have now, the Incantesi.
Nice. And I get to be one of the privileged people that say I've already read it.
Oh man, yeah. Thank you. Your words were so kind, man. I really appreciate that, dude. Really,
it was awesome. I'm stoked. And shipping being what it is, I'm oh god, it's one of the ones that I'm gonna have to go to my son and say, look.
Oh man, thank you. Crap.
And it's like I ain't said that much lately, just because of everything. We took a hit financially, just like everybody else did. But like I said, that one looks fucking awesome. I don't want to miss out and not have a first print of number one. Do you see what I'm saying? Because as a collector, there's certain books I look at, and this one has a chance down the road somewhere to be something, and I don't want to miss out on that first issue.
Yeah, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want the second or third or 15th print because this shit took off, and 10 years from now it's badass. I want to make sure I got the first print number one like that.
I'm hoping this lasts 10 years at this point. I'm definitely it's definitely going to be 4 issues, whatever it is, and I'm going to leave it open-ended at the ending for any type of future adventures, good or bad. Now, I told you how I got to where Incantesi was, correct? It was the slightest thing.
Tell them. You've told me about
it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I didn't. Incantesi wasn't something that I thought of immediately. I was still living in New York. Now I live in the United Kingdom with my wife. And what was I going to say? Yeah, this lovely human being, my dear friend, who is an actress from Italy. Her name is Sofia Broccani. She's great. And she asked me one day if I could do a commission of her as a superhero. And she asked, I was like, okay, yeah, sure. What would you like? And she's like, well, I wanted to be like, I'm a sorceress, so I could do magic and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I thought of it a little bit, and I just drew up the concept for it. And it turned out it was just a commission for her. I gave her this like outrageous uniform or outfit or whatever it's going to be, and I did it. And I didn't really think much of it for a couple of months. And during the time that I decided I wanted to do something else, like I wanted to do something myself, I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to do it. I was like, yeah, fuck it. So before I did that, though, I went to the catalog of all my characters that I created, and I realized they all sucked. They were all, they all sucked. I was like, like a whole bunch of them were like, there was one character that I made up that was based off of me. And I'm like, I'm going to look like a dick if I do something like that, really, because people are going to know it's going to be me immediately. So I'm like, fuck that. No way. So I was like, okay, what am I going to use? What character am I going to do? And then I'm like thinking of one thing, thinking of another. And then I'm cleaning up on my desk. And there's papers all over the place. And then I come across her commission. I come across the drawing that I did for her because I didn't send it to her yet. She's still in it. She lives in Italy, and I was in New York. I was like, I'm not paying $50 for this thing just yet. Let me get some money first. So anyway, I was like, wait a minute. I looked at that drawing and I was like, oh shit, this looks good. And all of a sudden I started thinking of what the adventures of this girl would be like. And I'm like, oh, this is awesome. Oh my God. Oh, I'm going to do it. I got to do it. So anyway, it was the best. Sophia's there. There she is. She's right there. That's her. That's her right there. She's saying hi, everyone. That's her. Oh my God, that's her.
Hold up, Rich. Send her the link, bro.
She has the link.
Invite her to the stream.
She doesn't speak very good English.
Do you translate? What?
I don't speak Italian. Yeah, I used to speak Italian. I'd be terrible at it. I'd like type Google Translate. It's just like, yes, she's here. So hi, Sophia. Yeah, just
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's her. Oh, she classic Italian beauty. She's so amazing. She's ridiculously talented. Funny as hell. Great comedic actress. Great dramatic actress. And she's there. Yeah, I can see she's there
in the chat.
And she has a YouTube channel. She has a Facebook page. She has all that stuff. I'll provide the links if anybody wants to see it.
Yeah, drop them links in the comments.
I will absolutely. Sophia, if you can hear me, drop the links onto my chat, and I'll just give them the pops.
Dude, drop them right in the comments. Drop them right in the comments.
Absolutely, please. And it's like the one thing I wanted to do more than anything else before I did anything else, because when I was looking at the way the character looked, I was like, this is the perfect look. It's her. It's really, truly her, whether I realized it or not. It's like, I messaged her and I was like, listen, I want to do this. Is there any way that I can use your likeness? And she's like, yes, absolutely. And I'm like, yes. I was like, that's it.
Yes.
Oh, it was the best, man. It was the best. Yeah. There's the link. This is the surface for the Kickstarter campaign. I haven't activated yet, but I can activate it in a minute.
Get ready.
Yeah, I know. We got 14 minutes to do this, man.
Get ready. This is awesome. Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna. Can I even do it? Do I even have Facebook over? Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't care.
What do you want I just want to throw that up there real fast. We're gonna show the whole thing off once you kick it off.
And yes, we are. Yes, we are.
The art that inspired you to do it and all that, man. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. Sophia, thank you for tuning in.
Yes. I mean, she thanks me, for that, but I've said it to her privately, and I'm going to say it here publicly. this lovely girl, this beautiful human being, this real true sweetheart, she inspired me to do this. Whether I realized it or not, it was like that was it. I mean, just that little catalyst, just that everything that you have in your hand and everything I have in my hand, and the second issue that I'm working on and all the stuff that I'm planning and all the stuff that I'm doing is based on her asking me to do a commission. That's it. That's it. The great things in my life, the great thing in my life when it comes to comic books or anything was born just from a simple request of a commission. It was because of her. I can never repay her. I can never ever repay this person. I can't. There's so many things I want to say. Just yeah, that's me. If it wasn't for me meeting this girl, I most likely would. If I was going to do it, I'd have another character and it would suck. This character is the best character that I've ever put together. I'm sorry.
I don't know how you feel about that, because it's the same way like with the guys that turned me into a comic book character, which launched this whole persona of Pops Van Zandt and the show, and cons and everything, right? And it was like because somebody put me in their book, and I was so like, man, how can I repay these people for what they're doing? And it was just like promote, which turned into promoting everybody, like and meeting you and meeting all the freaking wonderful people that I've got to meet and hang out with and stuff since then. But it was just like that. It was somebody inspired that to happen. Raj, I love you, bro. Same thing.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing. It really is, because it's just so much can be born from that. So much can be born for something as simple as that.
Yes.
So something as simple as a tiny gesture. Let me just make sure. Sophia, honey, if you're there, no, I'm sure she is. I can curse in Italian. Well, whatever.
Will and Lucifer are having fun in the chat.
All right.
Italian. I
have a word with him. All right. What was I going to say? Yeah, no. If anybody who can speak Italian clearly a lot better than I could, please. I'm sure she understands this too. I'd like to think she does, probably. Sophia, just send the links up in Pop Switch to put them up there. And if we don't do it at this point, we'll just do it later. And I'll put up the links afterwards anyway, so it doesn't matter. But
subscribe to my channel, please. I'd love to have an Italian star that's subscribed to my channel.
Oh, she's a true star. She's a true she's a true natural when it comes to the comedy that she does. I mean, I don't know if it's comedy's her strength, but it's a strength that she has. I don't know if it's the only thing that she can. I don't think it's not the only thing that she can do, but comedy is just one of the strengths that she has. And I was immediately captivated because I was laughing out loud when I saw some of what this girl did. It's really like she's Charlene Chaplin, if you know what I'm talking about, instead of Charlie Chaplin. Yes, it's like she's Charlene Chaplin. She's very funny. Very, very funny. She is. And again, I mean, yeah, you make me cry so sweet, but you know what? You make me cry. No, you do. Dude, it's like, this is, check this out. I wanted to do it just for the sake of it, because I just wanted to see how it would look like in print. These aren't the actual, this is the first issue. It's right here. It's printed up. It's not the cover quality. I have to order another cover quality, but I ordered like 10 copies for myself. Right. And just for shits and giggles, like I'm going to give it to a couple of relatives or something like that. But yeah, all this stuff that's in these pages.
Hold up. You're saying that's the first? Those 10 are the first print?
No, they're not the first print. They're not really the first print, because all they were they're just test mock-ups.
Right. Okay.
That's all they were. And I had
hold up now.
No. The only reason why I did it, the reason why I ordered 10 is because if I ordered one, it would have been 20. You
Right.
know what I mean? Because
Look,
it's like it would have been a rush
I'm a
job.
comic collector, Rich. I'm looking at like those are one of 10. You see what I'm saying?
There's about 100 spelling errors in this thing, and there's a couple of pages. There's a page in here I did not want in here. So yes, this is probably the first. This is the first run, quote unquote. But this is for me. It's for me. It's a test mock-up. That's really it is. Just a test mock-up that's finished looking. That's it. That's all it is. And and it's just. I mean, I have like a couple of copies left. I've already, whatever it is. But it was also a little bit of a pride thing. I just wanted to see what it would look like printed, and I'm like, yeah, this will be okay. I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
That's what I'm saying. It's like as soon as you said I had 10 of these printed up, and I'm like, oh. As a collector, one of those is the one I would want. Do you see what I'm saying?
We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about it. We will definitely talk about that. Because it's like I sent some. I mean, the first thing I did, I was like, I gave there's a couple that I gave to my wife, right. Of course. There's and I sent 4 copies. What's up, Quentin? What's up? How you doing, man? How's it going? And I sent 4 to Sophia for the first copies. Because she's involved in this.
Right.
And I have a few left that I'm waiting on to send out. I wanted to send her those because again, she's the one who inspired it. I might as well just like send them. But what was I going to say? Yeah. When the Kickstarter finishes, and I'm going to be optimistic when it hits its goal. I'm going to print out the books. The quality of the cover needs to be a little bit better, a lot better, actually. It's the same thickness as the interior pages. And I'm like, no, I want a little bit heavier. And I'm also going to order hardcover copies, like a whole bunch, so it's like, yeah, that's what I have to do.
We're doing what we do, Q. We launch it.
That's true, man. That's true. That is true. And I'm just like I said, it's like again, the only thing I wanted to do was just print this out to see how it would look, and also to see tangibly if there was any mistakes on it. And immediately, like I said before, the cover, it's starting. If you notice it, let's see.
Hold up.
Like you see over here, all it's doing is resting. I'm not even touching it, and the paper is curling up at the end.
Right.
That's something I don't want. I mean, because of the way it's bound, I guess. I don't know, but I just know that the quality of the cover is the same quality of the interior paper, and you can't have that.
Well,
I'm sorry,
but the interior paper's good, right? It's just
it's great. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Because because it's all perfect. It's all perfect bound. It's cool over there. I mean, if it was saddle stitched, it might be different. But I mean, because I honestly don't know. But because the quality of the cover, the paper quality of the cover is the same as the paper quality of the interior. The interior is meant to be interior pages.
Right.
It's like it's fine as long as it has something that's a little bit more fortified on top and on the bottom of it. So that's why I was like, I'm not going to sell any of these, because it's like this is bunching up. I mean, I'd rather just give them away. So it's going to be like that. So when I get the new copies for the paperbacks, I'll make sure that I put the highest quality cover paper for the paperbacks, and I'm just going to do the same thing for the hardcovers, which are going to be a little bit larger in size. They're 210 by 297 millimeters, which is essentially 8.5 by 11. But it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice.
Question for
you on Twitter, good sir? Not as much as I'd like. I need to get on there at some point.
You're like me. You just like pop off on everybody, dude. You don't need to go on Twitter.
Yeah, I know.
I'll put your book up there. I'll show your book up there. Don't worry. You'll get promotion up there.
Yeah, thanks. Well, you know what it is? It's like we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes until launch. Holy shit. The one thing that I hate, Pops, I mean, when it comes to like the stuff that you and I have talked about when it comes to politics or something like that, I'm as liberal as the day is long. I'm as progressive as the day is long. And I can assume that you're somewhat conservative. I have friends who I have close friends and colleagues who are conservative. But you see, the one thing that I hate more than anything is that people identify themselves as that, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that's not even a surface thing.
Yeah,
it's the most retarded thing. I mean, if I decide to discuss it, if I decide to rail against it, or if I decide to say something against what's something else, it's going to be something that has nothing to do with the people that I work with, because I respect and love the people that I work with and that I talk with, because we have one thing in common. Well, we have a bunch of things in common. But
everybody has way more in common than they actually know.
Yes, really, exactly. And it's like the whole thing is like we create. And we're in the business of creating. We're in the business of promoting creation and storytelling and awe and wonder, and the keepers of the youth. That's who a lot of us are. Nick Garber, I love Nick Garber. He's my brother, essentially. And the guy that I mentioned before, Travis Beth, he's fantastic. Fantastic guy. And it's like I love working with him. Ash Thomas Ashish, I love working with him too. Everybody's different creeds, colors, races, whatever the frig. I rail against people who are staunch racist and staunch idiots too.
See, this is my thing. I am, and I admit it daily, prejudiced against stupid people.
Yes, thank you. Exactly.
How their rap doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly, dude. I got yelled at. I got harassed on Facebook because I used the term. I was like, yes, if I was going to do this, I would institute prima nocta. You know what I mean? Like the line from Braveheart, where it's like, you take the first night with the wife.
Yeah.
And the person said to me, "Oh my God, you're effing disgusting. You advocate rape." And I'm like, first off, Tony Stark said that in Age of Ultron. That's one thing. And the second thing is that I have no plans on, hitting up anybody's wife on their night. I'm like, are you high? I'm like, whatever. Oh, wait, 11 o'clock. You got to give me a countdown, man.
It's time. It's time. We're going to do this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's kick this dude off.
Launch now.
Yeah, now I got to refresh this page.
Let's do it.
And it is live with 29 days to go.
Yes, my project is live. Holy shit. Yes. Woo! All right, we're in.
Come up here and look at this. Let's go ahead and play this video right away while people are checking it out.
Go ahead, man. Well,
you can talk about it afterwards, bro.
Okay. I have another video that I'll show you.
Okay. Sophia, is that you?
Yeah, it's her. That's her. That's what the character is based on. It's a little melodramatic. What you're seeing is just tidbits of some of the art that I have in the book. That's what I wanted to showcase more than anything else.
The Incantesi is a 4-part graphic novel, written and illustrated by Rich Perotta, edited by Sally Ward, and created by Rich Perotta and Sophia Burkani. The story itself revolves around Cassandra Rossi, a ballet dancer who discovers that she is destined to be both the greatest sorcerer of all and the keeper of the wrath, evil sorcerers bent on destroying humanity if they escape their extra-dimensional prison. Will Cassandra embrace this destiny or be consumed by it? The Kickstarter campaign is to cover printing for both paperback and hardcover formats. Rewards include prints of both formats, letter and tabloid size prints of the cover, as well as commissioned drawings from the artist himself. Top tier contributors can have their likenesses drawn in the upcoming chapters. Please like or follow the Incantesi page, as well as send a friend request to see sneak peeks of the sequential art, occasional live drawing shows, future appearances of the artist at upcoming conventions, or just to say hi. Thank you so much. Take care.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
And we have one backer already got in on for $1 and $79.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding?
It has begun, my friend.
Are you serious? Who played 70? What was that?
You are at 5% of goal.
No way.
It has begun.
Ah! Oh my God.
Yes.
I don't even know what's going on. Wait a second. What do I got here? Holy crap.
We're going to go, dude. It's going to go. Why don't you go ahead and talk? Tell us about
yeah. What else? What should I say? I don't even know what to say. Oh yeah, this is Oh, okay. Yes, right over here. This is art for issue 2. I've already started on issue 2. I've already completed about 7 pages for issue 2 already as it is.
Okay.
You know, and over here, this is like I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, let's go ahead and talk about the different tiers over here.
Okay, the different tiers that I have. All right, let me just get down to them. I can get them. Okay, the first one is, pledge without reward. If you want to, whatever, I don't care. £4, well, £4 is a digital copy and a thank you within the interior of the book, and that's good. That's for anybody who contributes. Anybody who decides to contribute to the book is going to get a thank you one way or the other. Whether it's $300 or it's $1, it doesn't matter. The fact that someone's putting something to this is fantastic. Thank you. And then after that, you're going to have one where it's the pledge is going to be £10, £10, and you get a paperback copy, which is going to be perfect bound, and I'm going to sign it. Of course, I sign everything that I'm going to send out, and the same thing with the name of the thank you page. The next reward is a £15. Now, if you change it to like the next whatever it might be, for the exchange rate,
right?
It's a little bit more because it's like 72 cents American dollar for one.
Right.
Yeah, it's like 72 cents to the dollar over there, and but you also get a print over here with this one as well. $15. You get a hard copy signed, a digital copy. You get a digital copy always. You get a hardcover copy signed by me, and then you also get a print of the cover, which is going to be signed by me as well. It's A4 size. Now, A4 is like 8.5 by 11, but they have them a little bit different here in the United Kingdom. So chances are I'd probably do it in the American size, whatever it is. The only thing I have to think about now is I have to be careful on who's going to order what, because if it's an American or something like that and they want to frame it, I have to make sure it's 8.5 by 11.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. If you make them comic book size, if you make your prints comic size, we can put them in frames. We can put them in a bag and a board. Yeah. What I mean? And put them in with the comic in our collection. They, if they come and they're off-sized or whatever, they kind of end up in a box.
Yeah, the thing is, okay, I'll remember that next time.
They don't have a place where they land that fits in your collection, if you understand what I'm saying. If they're comic size, you can stick them in a bag and a board and put them right there with the comic.
Okay, I'll remember that next time.
If they're too big, then you have to worry about a different shipping procedure.
Yeah, you're right.
Or you have to fold them, or nobody wants a print that's head folded.
I know. I'll definitely figure it out. I mean, I can change the reward, and if I have to, I'll figure something out. But now over here, okay. No, you know what? No, okay, there's that. All right.
I didn't say nothing. Go ahead. Keep talking.
All right. Okay. All right.
Brad Argent,
what's
my buddy, they live right here in my little small ass town, was backer number one, bro.
Nice. Nice. Thank
Right
you.
on,
Thank you.
Brad. Right on, dude. I gotta meet him.
Okay.
He lives right here in my town. I haven't even met him yet. I gotta meet this dude.
Digital copy of the print of the artist. Signed by the artist. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Let me see. Let me get back over there. Okay, so we were at paperback and a print.
Yeah, we have paperback and a print. It's paperback and a print. It's a copy of the paperback edition. Print of the cover, signed by the artist. Same thing as a thank you page. Okay. Over here is 25 pounds over here. It's hardcover and a print. There's that. And if you go down to 50, over here, you get a commission, an 8.5 by 11 commission, or 9 by 12, with a hard and a soft cover print, right there. No, and actually, this 25 over here is supposed to be, no, the hardcover. This is the 25 is supposed to be hardcover, and a soft cover and a print.
Okay, so if you got this 25, that's hardcover, soft cover, and a print. So
yes, I'm gonna fix that in a minute. I'm gonna fix that now. Well, let me fix that. Oh wow, I already got $100. Holy crap! All right, give me a second. Let me just let me fix that. Let me fix that one. I'm very sorry, guys. No, I thought I had it done, and I'm like, stupid.
Man,
okay, edit the project. Okay, I'm trying to edit the project.
Is a A4 commission, a hard and soft cover, and a print. Now, when you say commission, it's like
it's a drawing. That's the 50. That's the 50 quid one. Yes,
penciled and inked of your favorite.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I know, right? It's pretty awesome. All right, let me just fix that one because that one's a little confusing. I was like, wait a minute, that's not right. Hardcover copy, paperback hardcover. Okay, this is going to be a little bit more yummy. Let me make this a little bit more yummier. Hardcover, paperback, and a print. Let me make sure. And a print. Okay. Yes. All right.
What is up, Polar Excellence?
Copy of the hardcover edition. Let me copy and then paste that onto here. Make sure it's in the description. Paperback edition. Paperback edition. Okay, and the name of the thank you page. All right, that's good. We fixed it. We're good.
Well, what did that say?
What happened?
$161.
Are you kidding? Already?
All right. It's on its way, bro. You got 4 backers. We've been on just 10 minutes. You're on your way, dude. We're going to get you there.
Yeah, that's incredible. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's crazy. Ah! Oh, my God. I'm happy.
Look how happy this dude is. It just makes you guys want to up your pledge, right? It makes you want to
It's happy so I don't get sad and everything. I don't want to be sad. Keep pledging. Thank you. Oh man, not bad. Not bad. Yeah, wow. I already have Travis is a backer. Oh my God. That's him. Travis Beth. He's the writer. Travis Beth is the writer of what's going to be a real kick-ass Viking death tale. I mean, this is Conan on steroids with extra steroids for breakfast. Okay. That's what this is. It's awesome.
If Travis Beth is on Facebook, he needs to join the comic-related madness.
Yes.
So we can promote that stuff. I gotta know about it, bro.
Okay, no, absolutely. He's on Facebook. He's obviously a friend of mine. Yeah. I'll connect the two of you. That's not an issue at all.
Yeah, get him in the
That's not an issue at all.
That's what what I want to do. I want to help everybody get their books sold, man. So
thank you, man. Oh God. God, Lucifer Storm just pledged. Thank you. Brad Arney just pledged. Thank you.
See, Brad,
Yeah,
that's what I was
Lucifer,
saying.
I would
This
love
guy,
to.
this guy
Huh?
right here, Brad. This guy right here,
Yeah,
Brad.
Brad Arney. He's the first backer.
Yeah, he lives right here in my small town.
That's incredible.
He lives right here in my small town in Michigan, dude.
That's incredible, man.
So,
That really
you know.
is.
And this guy right here, this Ictus is another creative that is,
Nice.
you know, he does a lot of color work and stuff. He's pretty awesome.
Excellent.
Got his own Wrestling Gators book.
Nicely done, man. Nicely done.
You know, hey, everybody, check it out.
Yeah.
Rich Perotta's Incantesi. Now look,
Yes. Yes,
go
sir.
back. For people who didn't catch earlier, we got true. I don't know how to explain it. The Italian star. We got Sofia Bracani. That's
Yes.
actually.
I wonder if she's here.
Her likeness is where he created the character from.
Yeah.
He was actually in the stream earlier, man, and I got stars in my stream.
Yeah, man. She's Yeah, I'll tell the story. I'll tell the story again. I'll try and be brief, but knowing me, I just add on words because, I'm so.
You are.
In 2019, I became friends on social media with this lovely young lady. Her name is Sofia Brocani. She's an actress who lives in the town of Jesi, Jesi, in Italy. And she's been an actress for a long time. She toured in Japan. If anybody, when anybody gets if anybody gets the comic, there's going to be a small bio on what she's done. But she toured in Japan in the play Don Giovanni, something along those lines, and she was nominated for Best Young Actress like the year before that one. And she asked me out of nowhere to because she's been on a couple of my Go Lives before that. Like, she's seen me draw, and she's like, Rich, is there any way that she can draw me as a superhero? And I'm like, absolutely. I did. And we talked about it, and I was like, what would you like? And she's like, well, I want to be like magical and sorcery and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, cool. So I decided to draw her in a certain way. And whatever the costume looked like, I mean, I know what it looks like, of course, duh. But wow.
Just keep talking, brother. Just keep talking.
Anyway, so what happened was that what happened was I was looking at it, and it was right around that time. Travis, that's it. That's Travis Bett. Travis Bett, I want you to meet Pops. Travis.
Right, Travis.
This guy
name is Travis. I just want you to know that. So.
Dude, this guy is the bloodiest writer I've ever seen. He is a maniac. He's awesome. His storytelling is ace top notch. This guy's nuts. I love working with this cat right here, Travis Bett. He is nuts.
Travis,
love the story that he's coming up with. Love the character that he put together for me to draw. Oh man, he is good. And there's Sophia again. Yay. So anyway, I'm sorry for the squirrel, but
Travis,
what happened was
related madness, bro. You belong there.
Thank you. And what happened was it was just I decided at that point, in my life, I was like, you know what, I really feel like doing something by myself. I was like, okay, whatever. So as I said before, I was like rummaging on like my desk because there's paper all over the place, as an artist is want. NSC TV live TV says good looking stuff, Rich. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. And what happened was that I saw the character, and all of a sudden, like, the story kind of popped into my head at that point. I mean, obviously it's been refined, but it was like I know what this character is going to do at one point or another. And I was like, that's it. I got to do it. And the one thing that I wanted to do before I did absolutely anything, I asked Sophia if I can use her likeness. And she was like, of course. And I was like, that's it. I'm good. This is going to be great. And it's like, I love the look of the character. The look of the character is like of, not like a Mary Sue, or not like the most unbeatable thing in the world. She doesn't have like bigger yabos or anything, or like she doesn't fight crime in high heels. You know what I'm saying? It's like she's a true superhero. Well, she's a true woman who has the weight on her weight of the world on her shoulders from wielding such incredible power. And it's not like I wanted to make her as anti Rey from the Star Wars movies.
I like that.
It's the truth. It's like she's like, come on, Ray, whatever the fuck her last name is, Ray. That's it, Ray. Yeah, it's like Ray shows up and she's able to manipulate the Force to such a degree, and she's never had training in her life. She flies the Millennium Falcon better than friggin' Han Solo, and I'm like, wait a minute, what? Wait, what? You're like an embryo. You weren't even a zygote when Han Solo was taking the Millennium Falcon through that asteroid field, where it's like the odds of successfully navigating a asteroid field is approximately 3,720 to 1, and it's like, never tell me the odds. Flying through it.
With no force.
No force.
Force.
He did that with no force because he as long as you have a good blaster at your side,
skilled, baby. Skilled.
Exactly. You didn't need the damn force to go through the fucking asteroid. Jesus Christ, how do you do that with a ship like that? With your ship, it's like you're flying it on the right side, and this is before I moved to the United Kingdom, where now I'm used to like the driver's side on the right side. I'm like, how the fuck you drive it like that? It's like you can't see what's on the other side. You know, but
was that really weird? Was that really weird learning to drive that way, or do you?
I have yet to drive here because of I have yet to drive here because of the pandemic. You know, I mean everything's closed down. It's I mean I have my written test, and over here it's called a theory test.
It's called a what?
I've had to postpone and reschedule my theory test about 5 times. I was supposed to take my written test here in October last year, and because of the pandemic and because of everything, being closed down and all that, I've had to reschedule it once every other month. Hey, what's up? And it's sister, and NSC is the sister company to Inked. Itchy, what's up? Email, okay.
They're talking to each other in the chat.
All right. Yeah, I spoke with the gentleman from Ink before. I have to talk to him back.
Yeah, Kevin.
What was I going to say? No, and it's like
Kevin.
When I came up with the character, I mean, I didn't want to have like a story that was going to be. I'm sorry.
You're starting to wig out.
I'm sorry. What?
They're killing your connection again. You're starting to wig out. Try going out and coming back in, Rich. I'll wait for you. Try going out and coming back in.
Big what?
Oh yeah, your audio is like really, really bad.
Pops, where are you, man?
So we will talk about it while we're waiting for him. Let's see. Did it go up any while he sent it? Oh, 317. Oh, 317. Come on, everybody. Hit it like 3 more times before he gets back. Freak him the fuck out. Because, that's what I like to do. I like to help people out, man. This book is excellent, though. Look, I'm telling you guys, I've read this book already. Okay, and when it got to the last page, I was like, "Oh shit, I need more." Oh, is he having? Well, see, he's over in England. I don't know if he's having weather. We just got some snow. We got like 4 inches yesterday or something, or overnight. But yeah, come on, Rich. But yeah, check it out. Sophia's awesome. So cool to let him do this, man. There she is. Sophia, I want to see what you got going on. He said you're funny. I want to see what you do, because I love to laugh. So, definitely drop some links where we can find them, so we know where you are, so we can find you too. Promotion is king in this world right now. 317. We got 7 backers. 7 backers in the first 22 minutes. We can do better, though. We need more people to see it. More people to see it. Yeah, I kind of knew. Rich was going to have the connectivity problems. We always seem to get like 40, 50 minutes. Okay, and then he just gets whacked. And it doesn't matter where he is. Even if one time he hit us from the road and we got some good talking, and then all of a sudden he was gone. And he messaged me and he's like, yeah, man, I'm on the road. And it was like, I thought we were good, but then we just hit a dead spot. I was, okay, well, hit me up later. And it's like last night he was on for a while, and then he's gone. It's like Rich just pops out. You can tell right before he's going out, because his sound goes away. His audio goes away, and then poof, he gets smacked. But we're going to talk about his book. I could use some Phil or somebody else out here helping me out. But anyway, yeah. Sophia, great. This art, this story, I can vouch for this story. It's awesome. You can see the art for yourself. The guy's a maniac too, man. It's like, oh, and he's back. Has he got back? Has he got audio?
I think so.
Oh, there we go. All right.
Can you hear me?
Got him back. Yeah, I got you. We're good. We're good
right,
for
good.
5 more minutes.
Yeah, I know, right? We're good for 5 more minutes. Yeah, I know.
I was telling everybody, it's like once it starts to go, then it's like it's choppy for the rest of the night. We get that good 30 or 40 minutes, and then your connection just goes to hell every time.
I know. What was I have to ask, what was the total before? What did it hit 300?
Ding, 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 ding.
What does that say? I don't even see it. What does that say?
317, my friend.
317. Yeah, well, I'm getting bupkis on my stupid bloody laptop. The internet here is terrible, and that's the only reason why I'm seeing you much better now is because I'm using my damn phone. For some reason it gets better reception than this stupid thing. So it's like, this freaking thing sucks. But yes.
7 backers, 317.
Thank you. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay, good.
Here.
All right, good. Excellent. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait a little bit, and I'm gonna go. You know what I'm gonna do, Pops? I'm gonna go live, and I'm gonna start drawing something in about a half hour, and I'm gonna go live while I have this thing on.
Okay, well, this is what I want you to do. Do you draw traditionally or digitally?
Both, really. There's some pages that I draw traditionally because those are going to be the ones. I've drawn about 4 pages.
Let me throw a suggestion at you real quick right here, right now, for this initial kickoff right here.
Mm-hmm.
Draw something traditionally tonight. When you get to 25 backers, stick it in somebody's package randomly.
Randomly? Okay.
When you get to 50 backers, do another drawing and stick it in somebody's package randomly.
Okay, I'll do that.
We call them backer rewards. The backers bring the money. The money doesn't bring the backers.
That's true.
We want to bring the
I'll do that.
Right? So it's not about stretch goals after you're funded, stuff like that. It's about getting funded right now. So we want backers. Rich is going to draw something tonight live. Y'all going to get to watch him draw it. And he's going to put it in a random backer kit when he gets to 25 backers.
Yeah, whoever's the 25th backer will get that.
Not the 25th.
Oh,
when you get to 25, one of those people is going to get it.
What, after the 25th or before the 25th?
No, I say when you get to 25 backers, then you're going to throw that in a random in somebody's random package. One, you don't even know which one, right? You're just going to stick it in somebody's package. That brings people in. And then, like I said, then you get to 25, then you do it again. You say, okay, when we get to 50, we're going to give somebody this. And it's not that 50th guy, because that's like kind of excluding the other 49 that got.
Yeah. All right.
It's like it gives everybody a chance to smack down on it. We got Warren Brown. What's up, dude?
Whoa, Warren Brown. There he is. Hey, man. I'm excited that you're excited to read it. I'm very pleased. Thank you, man. Woo! Yeah. This is gonna be great.
Good stuff.
I'm a happy guy.
and Warren,
but yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna go live. I need to recuperate, and I gotta charge this phone a bit because I'm a little excited now. I have to admit. I'm going to. I'm gonna charge this phone, and I'll post something that I'll probably go. I'll go in an hour. Well, oh no, I know exactly what I'm going to do. You know what I wanted to do, and I didn't post it yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go live. I want to go live every day, and I think I don't know if I could put it through the Kickstarter link, but even if not, I mean, I'll just post it on my Facebook page and whatever, Twitter and stuff like that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw the wraparound cover. I'm gonna draw the wraparound cover for when all 4 issues are done.
The trade.
That's gonna be the cover. The trade for all 4 issues, and that one is that one I'm trying to decide whether it's going to be a stretch goal or if it's going to be a final like the big reward or something like that, like for £200 or something like that. I mean, it depends on what I'm going to do with it, but I think that might be a stretch goal. We'll figure it out. But yes, Pops, I can't thank you enough. But I will definitely get Travis to talk to you.
Yeah.
I'll definitely get him to talk to you. He's, like I said, he's fantastic. You're gonna love him. He's a great guy. Are you still there? Where are you?
Out of my own studio.
Where'd he go?
All I was trying to do was refresh the page on the Incantesi page, and I knocked myself out my own studio. That's why I hate messing with this tech. That's where I got Phil. That's what Phil is.
Okay. Holy crap. Warren got the commission. Okay, cool, man. Nice. All right. Well, Warren, I will put that. Well, we're friends on social media, so let me know what you want, and what I'll do is I'll draw that live. That's the one thing that's the one thing I'm going to do with every commission. Whoever gets a commission or anything, they get to see it drawn live.
That's excellent. That's cool.
How many days it's going to go. If it goes like 1 or 2 days or even 3, that's how long it's going to take. Because I'm going to devote probably like an hour a day during the week or something like that to go live, like just an hour, just straight up drawing whatever I'm supposed to do. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on that cover. I'll start on that cover tonight, and I'll do that for a little while, and then starting tomorrow, I'll start doing it like around 5 or 6. 5 or 6 here would be around noontime over in the States.
Right.
But it is what it is. If I have to, I'll stay up late and I'll just do what I need to do. Thank you.
Dude.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm glad you let me do this. I love doing this for people, man.
Oh, please. You're amazing, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, dude.
I'm just glad that the reach is growing.
Thank you. And thank you everybody who's thank everybody who's doing this. Thank everybody who's pledging. I can't thank all of you enough. Thank you. Thanks. Some of you have faith in me, and I'm so glad you do. Thank you.
Hey, we're gonna get it funded.
I'm out.
All right. Peace.
Are you there? Ah, man.
Oh, I'm here. I'm here.
I'm
here. I am here. I am here. Keep talking, Rich. Just keep talking. Keep talking.
If anybody out there can see me,
I'm here.
Thank you. And I will talk to all of you again soon.
We are here. We're here. Hey, everybody. Like I said, once Rich's connection goes, it's just bad. Thank you, Sophia, for coming out. You're more than welcome to join the Comic Related Madness on Facebook. We'd love to see what you do. We love art. And, comedic artists are as well. So by all means, come join us. Travis Beth, for sure, come out, join the comic related madness so I can promote what you're doing too, bro, because that's what the madness is about. It's about networking and promotion. I know a lot of groups out there won't let you self promote. They won't let you talk about what you're doing. And it's like, that is not how we work. We want you guys to be seen. We're trying to increase the reach and increase the exposure. I know there's nobody walking by your table going, oh, that's cool. I'm going to buy that. There's no tables trying to be your table, bro. You know how it works. So, everybody, thank you for watching. Thanks so much for everybody who pledged on Rich's book. We're going to get that thing funded. I'll be working on that all month. You watch. Love you guys. All you guys. Peace.